Okay, now shh. Everybody.
It's me. Okay. Hi everyone. My name is Derek. I'm a physics major, and today I want to introduce the three story about my childhood before the age of 7. And the first one is my first book, and the next is my first adventure, and the last one is is my first experiment. So let's begin. By the way, I must debate that I forgot so many things about my childhood, so don't worry about the detail. Okay, let's begin. The first one is my first book. When I was 4 years old, my father bought 3 books as my birthday gift. The first one is the Chinese history. Another one is the Chinese poem, and the last one is one of the I can understand the books. Well, understand the book, the animal world. So when I first saw those books, the animal world was really attractive because the first page was a really big dinosaurs. It was, and you know the 4 years old child couldn't understand so many words, so the transform or the transhistory kicked away. Okay, and I saw so many excited animals from these books, and actually, when I was a young boy, I want to be a zoologist in the future, but I gave up this dream because I first time to visit my neighbors, and his pet was a really large dog. I'm really scared, so I gave up. The next one is my first adventure. During the age of 6, I went to the teenagers' places, buildings like the institutions, to teach teenagers some habits like the pianos or drawing, just like this. I learned the chairs. The chairs. I learned this played chess with my neighbor's brother. And one day, when I finished the class, class. I waited for my mom to pick me went home, but my mom didn't on time. Didn't came here on time. So I decided to follow my neighbor brother. Followed my neighbor brother. Went to walk to home. Yes. And I still remember he told me it. He found a monster in a park. A monsters, and I must explain that we watched the cartoon, the dinosaur. And that's like this. Some dinosaur catch the monster. Yes. So I'm so excited to fight the monster in the park. So we walked together, and in the noon it's really hot in the summer. We walked almost a half hour. Went to the park and found finally when I found the monster, it's just a frog, right? It's a frog. And I saw it from the animal world. And since about this things, when I went to the home, my mom told me he found he not found he searched he almost called the police. He searched me almost 1 hour, and after that he locked me in my room almost 1 week. Jesus. It's really fun, right? And the next thing is the last one is my dream mate. Yes, the first experiment. And first time I saw the experiment at television. The scientists, I really want to be a scientist, and the scientist dress the white clothes and do some chemistry experiment. So I want to immigrate. No, I want to. So I dressed my white coat and went to the kitchen. I want to figure out the microwave how to work. So I put a whole egg, 3 eggs into the microwave and close it and turn on and wait. Today is my first experiment. Let's begin. Boom! Explode. And I thought the segment of the egg was flying everywhere. And I smelled the smoke. And so, but I didn't give up to experiments. I didn't give up to discover some interesting things. So I assisting to choose the physics majors. And in conclusion, the first story, the first book, Animal World. I learned about how to be a brave person, like the lions, to the teamwork, to hunt together, and to be brave to fight with the animals which the large size. So, and the second one. So the second one is the express to how to be a brave person, to be independent, to do what do you want, and to be brave. The next thing teach me when you're doing some experiment or some dangerous things to keep your safety. Okay, that's it. My name's Derek.
Thank you. Okay, wait.